Alright, man. So this is the discussion portion of episode 6, the Avatar and the Firelord, and oh my god! Oh my god. Now somebody over there in the Discord server was like, oh, the next episode is lore heavy. You were playing around, man. Oh my god, bro. First of all, thank God for some lore, some history, some storytelling, because this episode freaking had it all. This is a freaking masterpiece, man. What are we, episode 6? Barely episode 6 in book 3. Whew, man, what a freaking story that was between Sozin and Roku, who we ended up finding out through the storytelling that they were best friends from, I don't know, from little, since they were young, but at least from teenagers, they were friends. They were over there training and stuff like that, and then obviously, you know, they met the little cutie on the way, and you know, all that stuff that started happening. And then we got the fire sages coming through, and you know, they did pretty much what the air nomads did during, back all the way in book 1, when they revealed to Aang that he was the Avatar. Well, they didn't reveal to him. I think they revealed it to Gyatso. Then Gyatso had to go tell him, and Aang was watching through the window, hearing, right, or something. I don't remember, but anyways, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it went out with Aang. Anyways, so then we found out that obviously Roku was the Avatar. We know that because we've been seeing him all the way from back in book 1. But in that moment, they all started kneeling down, right, and going all the way down. But the one thing, like, little detail right there, is that Sozin didn't go all the way down. He went on a knee, you know, but we found out that there wasn't really a problem with it from his side from that point. But it was kind of teasing that, you know, he was maybe a little jealous that his best friend, ended up being the Avatar, right? And then obviously Roku has to leave. He has to leave all his possessions behind, because now he has to go on this journey, this spiritual journey also, where he has to go and learn all these 4 different elements, and learn from the different nations, and, you know, just become cultured, pretty much, you know, become, be mindful and respectful of other cultures, of other people, and their needs, their lifestyle and stuff like that. And obviously he goes and he's all badass and everything, learning how to earthbend, learning how to waterbend, going to the air nomads, to the I don't know what air temple, but he went to an air temple, and then we ended up finding out that he was friends with Monkey Yatso, man. Oh my, oh, yo, I just thought of something. All right, so since Roku and Gyatso were friends, you know, best friends also, I'm guessing best friends also. Does that mean when Aang went into what episode was that in book 1? Where he went to the Avatar state for the first time. I think it was the first time he went into it, where they went to the air temple, and then obviously Aang was freshly out of the ice. They went to the air temple, and then they discovered all the dead bodies, pretty much, and then they saw Monkey Yatso over there. Do you think that was also Roku in his rage? You know, because obviously Roku knows already what happens, I'm guessing. Because I guess this is kind of like Star Wars, where, you know, like Force Ghosts, they already know what's happening in the present, right? And they can see what's happening in the world. So maybe he already knows that the air nomads, the airbenders got wiped out from existence. So that's kind of cool, man. If that's that little scene right there with Aang, where he goes into the Avatar state, he's all in pain and enraged, is also Avatar Roku, you know. But yeah, we found out that they were best friends. That was just freaking cool. And then he told him friendships can transcend lifetimes or something, and that's a freaking cool, because obviously we found out from other past flashbacks that Monkey Yatso and Aang, they were best friends, man. So that's also Monkey Yatso just being himself, right, taking in Aang almost like a little brother, or even a son, right? But also Monkey Yatso knowing, yo, this is my boy, this used to be Avatar Roku, this is Roku right here with me. And you know, it's such a touch. Right in the feels, bro. Right in the feels. It's such a good moment. And then what happened? Then we start moving along the story. Obviously, Zuko gets this note from the very beginning, who we find out right now that it ends up being Uncle Iroh. But in the beginning, he just gets a random note out of nowhere. So it's kind of mysterious how Uncle Iroh gets that note to Zuko, you know, and he's locked up. So I'm guessing Uncle Iroh still has connections because he's Iroh. He's the Dragon of the West. You know, he's still well respected, even though maybe some people might see him as a traitor, right? So he gets the note to Zuko, and what I love about this episode is that we're getting this flashback and storytelling, one from not Zuko, Roku's side, and the other one from Sozin. Roku telling his side of the story to Aang, Sozin telling his side of the story to Zuko. Oh my, so many names, man. Telling his side of the story to Zuko, and yeah, man, such amazing storytelling that we end up going speed up in time, right? Roku ends up getting married to that cutie that we saw all the way in the beginning. Sozin ended up being his best man and stuff like that in the wedding, yada yada yada. Then they go into the little balcony. Again, Avatar and Clone Wars. For those Star Wars fans, you know what Clone Wars is, man. And Dave Filoni, the landscape is always beautiful. The skyline is always beautiful. And that's what they had right here in Avatar. Had a beautiful skyline. Then obviously they get into the conversation. You start hearing from Sozin's tone that he has changed, right? That he enjoys this power that he has now as Firelord. And he starts talking about how, you know, the Fire Nation is prospering. Life is good here. Our people are happy and stuff like that. He's like, oh, but we should spread it out to the world, right? Instead of just saying, you know, we should share our goods with everybody. He's like, we should take our world, our culture, and spread that to everybody else. And obviously, Roku isn't going to accept that, man. He's the Avatar. He understands how important each nation is, how important their own culture and stuff like that is to themselves. And yeah, he's not going to stand up for it. And obviously, he tells them, this is the last time we hear of this. Then I think there's a time skip, right? Let me see. Let me just scan through this real quick. I think there's a time skip right after that one. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a time skip. Then Roku ends up saying that there's colonies starting to happen. I don't know if that was Ba Sing Se or not. Maybe just another Earth Kingdom city, colony, if you want to call it that, whatever. Because they had a giant wall. But yeah, the Fire Nation ends up taking over. So that means Sozin was working secretly so that the Avatar doesn't know about it. Then obviously Roku goes into Sozin's palace, confronts him right there, and obviously Sozin, he doesn't give a damn no more. He's like, you know what, F you. And they end up fighting. You know, first Roku spares him, right? At the end of the battle, Roku spares him. So I'm guessing this is where some of the guilt, maybe Roku might have some guilt that he could have just prevented his whole 100-year war, right? If he just ended the battle right there with Sozin. But yeah, pretty much spared his life because they were best friends, and you know that's understandable. Why wouldn't you spare his life? You know, like Aang said here in the end, I think he was trying to teach him a lesson that anybody can be forgiven, that anybody can be good. If they're bad, they can be turned good. And I have a theory about that, so hold on for that one. But yeah, so then we transition all the way. Let's skip a lot of it. I'm going to the volcano. Volcano's erupting on Roku's island. Everybody escapes. It's only him fighting the volcano now, and it's freaking badassery with him just earth bending. I'm guessing lava bending also, if you want to call it that. Lava bending, magma bending, whatever the hell it is. Air bending also. And obviously it's too much for him. 2 volcanoes start erupting. Sozin sees that stuff happening all the way in his island, what they say, 100 miles away or something, or 80 miles away. He comes over, helps him. He does a little cool move with his fingers, transferring the heat. I guess transferring the heat. And then, yeah, transferring the heat, because then he just points it another way. The heat gets out, and the magma turns into solid earth, right? Solid rock. But yeah, Sozin sees an opportunity there now that hasn't shown itself to him his entire time. Obviously, I don't know how long the time skip was there between those 2 scenes. The one where Roku tells him he doesn't want to hear about this anymore when they fight. I mean, where he spares his life, and this moment here with the volcano, because there's definitely a time skip there, because now, back then, their hair was all black, nice and tight. Now they're all white, some grays going on. So there's obviously what, maybe a 15-20 year time skip there. So obviously, you know, I'm guessing that they haven't talked to each other that much at all. But yeah, the moment rises. There's a moment here for Sozin to take advantage of it, because of all the poisonous gas finally getting into Roku's lungs, because he's been fighting this volcano for who knows how long, maybe like an hour, maybe. And yeah, man, Sozin takes advantage of it. You know, like any great villain, he's gonna take advantage of the hero maybe passing away and then giving him a chance to conquer the world and stuff like that. So obviously he takes advantage of it, leaves Roku there to die in the poison gas, which is so heartbreaking, man, honestly, because they're best friends from a very young age, and it ends up going into this where Sozin just leaves him today. What the hell? Leaves him to die. You know, he just leaves him there to die, and yeah, it's a freaking touching moment. And obviously Roku passes away. His own dragon comes and, you know, lays there with him, dying with him. So I'm guessing the dragon is like his own, what they call it before. I think they said like spirit animal, right? I don't know, but yeah, the dragon comes over, rests with him, and yeah, they end up perishing. And then we skip all of this. That's all of Aang's story now, right? That's pretty much all he's learning, that we're learning. Then we go to Zuko, and Zuko, oh my god, man. So obviously we've been having this thing, how many episodes now? All the way back in book 2 also, right? From book 2, yeah, where Zuko's having this battle inside of him of good versus evil. He doesn't know what the difference is between those two, because obviously he's happy now. He's over here in the Fire Nation. He's the crown prince again. He's back on his father's good side, but something inside is, you know, letting him know that, yo, this isn't the right way to go about things. And yeah, so this internal battle. Then obviously with the reveal of all freaking reveals, you know, I don't even know how I reacted. I can't even remember. I think I was just shocked because I couldn't even talk. But we end up finding out. You know, obviously everybody has two grandpas, right? But then we end up finding out, of course, Sozin is his grandpa from his father's side. But then we end up finding out that freaking Avatar Roku is his freaking grandfather from his mother's side. Oh my god, and then that explains so much of the internal battle, right? Sozin, evil bastard. Then we have Avatar Roku, the Avatar, the one who's supposed to protect and save the world, right? So that's, I don't know, something poetic, right? Inside of him, that he has these two sides of him in his past. One of good, one of evil. Once again, talking about the thing that Uncle Iroh keeps on telling him, you know, trying to choose the right path for him. And I mean, I guess you could also think about it this way. Yeah, you could think about it this way, yo. Since Zuko, his grandfather's freaking Avatar Roku, that explains why Zuko and Azula are so freaking good at firebending also, right? Right? Like, well, I think Zuko's pretty much just talked about like he's a proficient firebender. He's, you know, he's advanced. But then Azula over here, she's what do you call it? When a protege or a student is like super advanced. Damn it! What was the word they used it for Azula? I think it was like beginning of book 2. What they say? Whatever the word is, man. Damn it, I can't remember. But yeah, she's like a special firebender because she's like highly skilled. You know, because she can do blue fire, and I don't think anybody else in the show can do blue fire, but she can do blue fire, and she can do lightning also, lightning bend. So, you know, she probably gets those powers, those infused fire bending powers from Avatar Roku. Yo, that's just crazy, man. But yeah, such a good episode. I don't know how long I've been talking. I can ramble probably much longer. Obviously, the music The scenery, like I said, the skyline, like what I'm watching right now, the skyline looks freaking beautiful as always. Like a freaking little piece of art up there. But yeah, Uncle Iroh talks to Zuko and tells him, yo, there's this internal battle going on inside of you right now. And this is the moment you gotta choose or something like that. And yo, they keep on teasing us with this, obviously teasing us with Zuko having this internal battle inside of him, good versus evil. But I think they're being for real. You know, they're actually being completely honest whether Zuko's gonna go good or if he's not. So I think maybe Zuko's gonna go good, man. I don't know. Is that a crazy? I don't know if that's too crazy to think like that or not, but I think Zuko's gonna go good because they're teasing this way too much, you know. And obviously, for people that pay attention to storylines and character arcs and stuff like that, and other TV shows, right? There's plenty of other TV shows, anime or cartoon, whatever you want to say, or live action, where people, you know, they're just normal people, go bad, then they turn to the good side, and they help extinguish the evil. You know, just like Uncle Iroh's telling him right now, this is your chance to rewrite the history, to make good of the Fire Nation's name, to bring balance to the world. You know, he's pretty much telling him, yo, even though you're not the freaking Avatar, you have a chance to be like the Avatar and bring balance to the world. So, fuck it, I'm gonna go on a limb. He's gonna go good. He's gonna go good. And yeah, I think he's gonna go good, man. Because, yeah, I think, and if I'm wrong, whatever, bro, whatever. But I think Zuko's gonna go good. I'm calling right now. Ow, goddamn, I hit myself hell hard. Anyways, I think he's gonna go good. But yeah, such a deep layered episode, super lore heavy. Such amazing storytelling. The music, as always, is beautiful. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about it. I think that's it. I don't know what else to talk about. I could probably remember some other stuff and start talking and rambling and stuff like that. But I think this video is long enough. I'm probably been talking for like 15-20 minutes now, probably. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just end the video there. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the discussion, please subscribe, like, share, and comment the video, please. It really helps. Join the Discord server if you want to go talk some Avatar with some other people. I think the server's up to like 20 people now and growing. So yeah, man, if we get up to 100 people on that server, yo, things can get popping. We can be talking and you can make some new internet friends. You feel me? I'm being there. I'm going to be talking with you guys, Avatar, also as soon as I end the episode of recording. Because right now, I'm on a time crunch. I got to get to work. So I'm trying to finish this one and record maybe one or two more. And then yeah, I'll be on Discord talking with you guys. And yeah. Hope you guys like it. Freaking Avatar, man. I can't believe we're so close to the end. I don't want it to end. But like anything good in life, it has to end. There's an ending to everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for supporting, and I'll see you guys in the next time. All right, peace.